In this battle, we are taking on top G Andrew Tate, and you can see that this man has quite the stack setup. He is in fact actually like I think a leaderboard player or amongst those ranks, and you can see that's for a good reason because he has a really good PvP team here, and they're all legitimate shinies, or at least so I think. So, anyways, though, what caught my eye is that Metachan because that can be really scary. But I decided to leave it Absol because I see that he has a Shuckle. I'm thinking, well, if he leads with that, I have Magic Bounce, and that would be a great opportunity to set up and wreak havoc with Mega Absol. So anyways, though, he does actually end up leading with Mega Metacham. Now, theoretically, you would think that this is a great matchup because I probably will outspeed him, and with Play Rough, I have the chance of one-shotting this guy. Although I was thinking, well, most Metachams will run Fake Out, so I didn't really want to take that big chip damage on my Absol, and I figured that this would be a great chance to just go into Tangrowth. And even if I predict this guy wrong, whatever he does, he's gonna take chip damage from the Rocky Helmet. So you know, I could get him low enough to where something like Sizer or Absol could come in and, you know, I guess finish him off. So anyways, though, he goes for the full blast high jump kick, which was contrary to what I predicted, and it does huge damage to my Tangrowth, although it's not the worst thing because of Regenerator. So I figured, well, now is a good time to switch into Chandelier's. He's probably going to go for the Ice Punch, and that's in fact what he chooses to do. Now, really, in an ideal situation, it's better to actually go for Zen Headbutt in that place because that's definitely going to be enough to finish off Tangrowth, and anything switching in is going to take a huge deal of damage. So I would personally not have gone for Ice Punch there, but you know, that's kind of a you do you thing. So anyways, here though, now I'm trying to figure out what I want to do because a lot of this is mind games. You got to be really careful with Mega Metacham, especially once it, you know, it Mega Walls and it comes in, because it can do huge damage on switches if you predict wrong. And anyways, though, I'm thinking it's really unlikely that this man's gonna go for a high jump kick because I have Chandelier out, and he probably knows what happens when you try and high jump kick against the ghost type. So, you know, I was expecting him to switch out. And one thing he could have also been thinking is that this might be like a Choice Scarf Chandelier, because that's what a lot of people like to run since it's quite a good set. So he would probably want to switch out, or if he does end up attacking and taking a risk, he's probably going to go for like a Zen Headbutt. So I decided to go into Absol here, and now instead he actually switches out, probably because he thought it was a Choice Scarf. I mean, because I don't see any other reason why you wouldn't just go for the Zen Headbutt and finish off Chandelier there. But, you know, anyways, this is not the worst matchup because, you know, for me, this is a great chance to get off a really powerful knockoff. So anyways, though, he does end up switching out here into his Metacham, which is fine because now he's going to take huge damage right here from my knockoff. Even if he doesn't have an item, Absol hits like an absolute truck with its base 150 attack stat after Mega Evolving, and then Metacham doesn't even have that great of a defense stat. So right here, it actually takes him all the way down to red, which is great. And now I just go for the Sucker Punch just to finish him off. Now, if he had like Fake Out, that would be a bit annoying, but luckily in this situation, it appears he probably doesn't, because he probably would have used it by now if he did have it, and that is enough to take care of the Mega Metacham, which was quite a problem. So now he goes into his Lugia, and I'm not really sure what he's thinking here because this is an excellent matchup for Mega Absol. So right here I decided, well, I'm just going to slap this guy with a knockoff. It does massive damage to this Lugia. Now, of course, he's going to live because Lugia has monstrously good bulk. And now I'm thinking, well, that Earthquake didn't do that much damage, so this is going to be a great chance to set up a Swords Dance. And in case he tries to use any status moves, you know, it's not going to work because of Magic Bounce. So anyways, though, he does actually end up switching out into Shuckle here, which is perfectly fine because now I got Swords Dance up. And I decide to hit this man with a knockoff just to, you know, just to do damage, because knockoff, contrary to expectations, even though it looks like it does 65 damage, when you knock off an item, it actually does huge damage, and it also serves as a good utility move. So right here, it's actually enough to one-shot the Shuckle, which is a testament to just how strong it is, because that's not even a super effective attack, and Shuckle has the highest defense stat in the game, so that is pretty crazy. So now he goes into his Superior, and that's totally fine because Absol at base 115 speed will outspeed this, and it's going to be enough to one-shot the superior as well. And right now, Absol has already contributed massively to this game. It's taking out the Medicham, it's taking out the Shuckle, the superior, and it's dented that Lugia. Now he goes into Snorlax. Now, of course, this actually has a good chance of surviving because it has really good HP and decent defenses, although not the best. But now in this opportunity where he has to actually attack and probably finish me off, he goes for the curse, which means that I can actually attack him again and finish him off. Like if he went for body slam, I think that would have been enough to finish off my Absol because I really don't have great defenses. But you know, he didn't do that. I'm not quite sure what he was thinking, but I'm not gonna complain either because that did end up working in my favor. So right here we finish off the Snorlax. Now all he has left is his Lugia and this Volcarona. Now Volcarona can be mildly annoying, although now it's too late. Like if he pulled it out earlier, it probably would have been an inconvenience because of Flame Body having the chance of burning and shutting down my Absol. So right here I hit him with a knockoff. Luckily we don't get burnt, and it's enough to one-shot him. Of course, there's no way he's gonna survive that if Shuckle did not survive that. And now all he's left with is Lugia, which is gonna get outsped, and it can't really do anything against my Absol right here and right now. So that is GG. That is actually the Absol sweep. I was looking for the day that it happened, and today was actually finally the day it happened. So that was a great game, and that really does showcase what Mega Absol can do. So yes, that's GG right there.